Whoa! So this is the Explosive Friday episode. I know I'm behind. We gonna catch up. But I am glad, however, they finally gave me what I've been looking for. The scene of that accident. And it was Orpheus and Kristen involved. That was the big secret that they didn't, well, Orpheus didn't want out. But Kristen ended up telling Zoe, so Zoe ended up telling Rafe, and now the whole thing makes sense. Because I knew it, I knew somebody else had to be involved in that accident, because it didn't make sense from the jump, and I was concerned and worried that that whole scene of the accident with poor Adrian ended up dying over her injuries, and the poor baby ended up dying over her injuries. It didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Now it make a whole lot of sense to me. So it was Orpheus and Kristen. Mr. wanted a goose egg, so he decided to kidnap Maggie. Yeah, that plan didn't go like it was supposed to, cause somebody couldn't keep their eyes on the wheel, on the road. And Slow Salem PD, you're not off the hook neither. Again and again and again, y'all done screwed up and arrested the wrong person again. Why don't y'all just have a let everybody run crazy all over Salem? Because y'all can never catch the criminal, but y'all can catch the wrong person. That's a trend with Slow Salem PD. Y'all managed to catch the wrong person, but you can never catch your criminal. And this whole entire time, y'all screwed up. Where was CSU or CSI when you needed them? Like I said, that whole accident scene didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. We saw Will freak out because he thought he was going to get in the accident. We saw Adrian and Polly Pocket, react as they was getting into an accident. We didn't see Maggie scream or holler. Well, we did see her scream or holler, but we ain't never see her, actually impact. No, we didn't see none of that with Maggie's side, so I knew it made some. I knew that was gonna make it make sense somehow, and they made it make sense to me. Orpheus, you're going down, buddy. Not only are you involved in one murder, now you got two murders. Kristen, I enjoyed you. You gonna get, either way you looking at it, you gonna be in prison. Maggie should be set free. That's gonna be clear of her conscience. Thank God that Maggie ain't, under the wheel, driving drunk. And like I said, the whole driving drunk thing, that whole accident scene should have been investigated a whole lot more. Like some fingerprints should have been pulled up. They should have been getting fingerprints. They should be getting DNA samples and all that. They should have had prints all over that car. And the fact that they didn't have none, they have did their job like they always do. And it did make sense. Zoe, why you trying to clear your brother Kristen? Yeah, he wasn't involved, but he was what is it called? He was involved into the Maggie kidnapping, which caused an accident, and y'all sat up there and played over evidence and set up a false crime. So yeah, whatever that's called, I forgot what it is, tampering with evidence. So that is a crime too. So either way you look at it, Christian ain't getting out of jail, and you might as well forget about it. As for the custody thing, you might still have a shot. You might still have a shot. I'm gonna give you a shot at that though. But other than that, Orpheus, look like our time for to come to an end. Look like you done got involved, and now you done kidnapped John. You would not leave them people alone and let them people breathe long enough. And another thing I don't understand. Okay, I understand Abigail seeing Ben. I understand Abigail seeing Stephanie and Gabby. What do Orpheus have to be with? What do Orpheus have anything to do with her seeing Orpheus? Now that you lost me on. Why is she seeing Orpheus? Now I understand the Ben and the Gabby and the Steffi. Where Orpheus come in hunting her in her visions. I don't understand that when you lost him with that one days. Maybe this involved Orpheus messing with her sometime or point around. Orpheus brought up with the whole town of Salem, and he won't leave poor John and Marlena alone. And John, you done failed Marlena all over again. Now, excuse me. Now, I understand Marlena don't want security on her. I understand Marlena don't want nobody watching her. But Marlena is precious cargo. You knew Orpheus was going to be in town. Why didn't you have somebody watching her back in case something like this going to happen? Now he didn't want you this time around. He want John. For he can get a goose egg, I guess, to kidnap David all over again and run off with David all over again. I'm guessing that's where he going at with that. I was about to say something else. I guess that's where he going at. But other than that, I'm not understanding why John don't do much as it comes to Marlena. Marlena got enemies everywhere. They come in and out of town as they please. Abe ain't gonna bust a grape. Rafe ain't gonna bust a grape. Slow Salem PD ain't gonna solve the case. So why John say he love Marlena so much, but he barely goes on to protect her? Like, if I would have known Orpheus was in town, Marlena, whether she like it or not, would have had security team on her, watching her, protecting her at all times. And when Orpheus would have been ready to strike, they would have knocked him out in the middle of next week somewhere. Like, I'm not understanding you, John. Like, she your world, she your everything. But when it comes to protecting Marlena, you can't save the princess. The Mario brothers do a better job trying to save Princess Peach than you do trying to save Marlena. Like, I don't understand that, how you, knowing that man was in town, knowing he needed a favor from you, knowing that he wanted you to help him out, he wanted to help you out, in return you help him out. You knew he was in town. Why didn't you have somebody watching Marlena? Or gave Marlena a taser or a gun, so in case Orpheus come, 10 feet in front of her, she can shoot him and light him up. Like, I'm not understanding how y'all is so careless, and how Marlena managed to get kidnapped, held hostage, drugged, transformed the lady of the night, all this stuff that happened, hypnotized. I don't understand how John said he loved Marlena. That's his whole life. Marlena is his love, his lifeline. He don't know what to do. He wouldn't know how to live with himself if something ever happened to her. But he do a piss poor job as to protecting her. This the time you ought to be teaching Marlena some self-defense. This the time you should be getting Marlena a gun or a taser, just in case Orpheus or anybody else want to try her. She can be ready for them and don't got to be scared, worrying if somebody gonna protect her and save her. She can take matters into her own hand and light him up like a firecracker with that taser, and then run. So, I'm not understanding that, John, when it comes to protecting Marlena. You say she your world, but you sure do a good job of protecting her. That's what I never understood about you, John. You one half superhero trying to protect your wife, but when it comes to stuff happening to her, like being kidnapped, lady of the night, being hypnotized, put a spell on, held for ransom, almost dead, getting hurt, harm, or whatever, you sure do a wonderful job in protecting her. Gabby, we done been down this road with you where people are losing their memories. Why do you think forcing yourself, trying to judge this man with a syringe, walk around him with this serum, trying to talk to this man, all in this man's face non-stop, wearing this man thin, harassing this man, bothering this man, torturing this man, telling this man he this person, but he know he this person. Okay, now you know that he's Stephen. The way you handling this is all the way wrong, and if I was Stephen, I get a quicker restraining order I can on you, or better yet, defend myself when it comes to you. Like, as soon as you try me, I have a security king ready to tote you wherever you need to go at, away from me. Like, you can't just go around calling yourself bullying this man. Oh, I know you my husband. Oh, you my husband. You might not remember him. Remember when you was like this to me, but then you called yourself fell in love with me? Remember this? Remember that? Remember how you used to do this? Remember how you do that? Running behind a man, walking behind a man while his back turned, trying to stab him with that syringe. Like, Gabby, you is doing the absolute mess. I'm sorry. Dr. Roth told you that was really Stephanie. He saved him. I don't know how he saved him unless he did a little Frankenstein on Stephen. On Stephen O. Unless he, gave him somebody else hard and, turned him back into Frankenstein. I don't know how he saved him, but he a mad scientist and he is the master of many tricks, so I'm not going to question that. Now that you know what you know, Gabby, it's time to sit down and take it step by step. It's time to sit down, relax, get to know this man or Jake, have a conversation with him, play it cool, don't freak out, don't act like this man is a celebrity to you. He supposed to know who you are. Y'all took pictures a month later, and now he supposed to remember you out of all his fans. He got like, Gabby, you got to calm down when it comes to this man. This man is not going to let you ride him. You pulling 100, this man on 0, and you trying to have a conversation with this man, and this man don't want to have a conversation with you because you freaking him out. This ain't how I'm supposed to, this is not how it's supposed to go, Gabby. You supposed to take it easy. Slide in some memories of y'all. Do stuff like that. Not sit there and all in the man's face or whatever. That's how you supposed to handle that. Not doing all the way you going and calling yourself, forcing yourself on the man and trying to hit them, trying to jug the man with the syringe and all that. Like, Gabby, you're doing an absolute mess. Chad, you're doing too much. Absolutely too much. Way too much. We understand that you're trying to get your wife back, but going around calling yourself yelling at Slow Santa PD, aka Master in Charge Rave, is not going to get you nowhere. I'm glad Jennifer told you need to calm down. Coming to him, forcing yourself, telling him what he can gonna do and what he gonna do, and forget about everything else. Your wife is #1 priority. You ain't solving nothing and you're not gonna get nothing done calling yourself going in there, forcing that man to do what he want to do and telling that man what he should be doing and not be doing. Like, come on, Chad, like you doing the absolute mess and it's not gonna work out. And you better be lucky that you was able to do what you were supposed to do. Do what you were supposed to. Well, Jennifer was supposed to do what she's supposed to do. You did the right thing by getting Abigail to the hospital, even though she did sneak out, ran, scared Abe and Kay. That still doesn't mean that you can go around calling yourself boss people around doing the stuff you're doing. You're doing the most, and it's aggravating, and you need to stop, Chad. Just cause you run a whole mansion and the whole staff in that mansion don't mean you can go around acting like you a little spoiled brat, hollering and doing all that you doing, cause you're doing the absolute most, and it's too much. Orpheus and Zoe, like Zoe, I'm glad you kind of turning Orpheus in at this point, because he already said he running with your plan for now. He calling you a $2 lawyer. I didn't call you a $5 lawyer, so he didn't just credit you from $5 to $2. And basically he telling you that the law don't work your way. He gonna do stuff his way, and that he know the law better than you, even though you studied the books. He just go by knowing the law by breaking the law, but he call himself supposed to be smarter than you when it comes to knowing the law. So I'm Zoe, you doing the right thing, turning his behind in, because at this point he doing the most too. As much as I like Orpheus, he doing the absolute, he doing way too much. I was surprised, now that we to the end, I was surprised that Hope was actually, told Sierra that she was happy for her, but she ain't really happy that she engaged the man. Like, her face when they hugged, she was like, oh God, my daughter finna make another fatal mistake. She finna marry this man knowing she shouldn't be marrying this man. But I'm not gonna say nothing because I ain't got no room to talk. So if she happy, he make her happy, so I'm gonna go along with it. But Hope is not happy with your engagement, Sierra. So you better tread lightly when it comes to your mom and this engagement thing and planning a wedding, cause your mama not really happy. But then again, she shouldn't, she should accept it, cause like she said, Ben did save your life once or twice. So she should be grateful for that, and maybe she could pretend like she happy, but she concerned and worried about it. But we'll have to wait and see if she really excited, or she just playing around, just giving Sierra what she wants because she don't want to spoil her, engagement / wedding plans, and telling her she making a terrible mistake of her life, even though I ain't gonna say she is. I'm just saying it's just too early for them to be getting married, and they might need to pump the brakes or whatever when it comes to that point, because they still got a whole lot of life to live, and they shouldn't be getting married like that, but they finna getting married. I'm with Hope on this. I'm happy for you, but I'm a little concerned for you, so I'm just gonna leave that as that. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Have a good weekend and stay safe, y'all. This almost over. It's almost over. Hopefully it's almost over, but hopefully it's almost over for me. Well, for us then. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.